Hey guys, it's Diego and I'm back with a brand new video. Excuse the squeaking in the chair. Today I wanted to make a video for you guys. Okay, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Anyways, today I wanted to make a video for you guys talking about how to be the person who has it all. How to get into the mentality that you have everything that you've ever wanted in your life and that everything is always working out for you. And this is what I'm gonna get into is kind of, once I say it, it's really gonna be like common sense. It's really going to, I think, hit people in a way that is kind of like, oh, that makes sense, but it might be easier said than done, but this is actually how it's done. Now, the human mind is something that is very sensitive. As people, we are extremely sensitive to information, to media, to information, people around us, energy, messaging from media, people, culture, what be it. But I've talked about this quite a bit in some of my other videos, is the sovereignty of your own mind and having sovereignty over your mind and body being the most important step to be free and to be to attain all the things in which you want to attain in this world. But I also wanted to share a little bit about my own journey coming into this, because I have always been, quite an independent thinker, quite an independent person, in the way that I knew that I was different from everybody else, and I knew that I was somebody who had my own ideas and beliefs and ideas of who I am as a person that is very independent from anybody else and any other culture or messaging and whatnot. But even me in the past, I may have not been perfect and have fallen into influences and whatnot. Just as us humans are, we are not perfect, and that's why I'm going to share with you guys this sort of secret, and not necessarily the secret, but the valuable ingredient and the most important ingredient and step into becoming exactly what it is that you want to be, and becoming the person who has everything that they have ever wanted. Now, when I say messaging and when I say influences from other people, that is really the most important step. If you really want to be somebody who has all of their desires and who has the life that they want to live, you have to actively be the person who says no, who shuns away anything that is not what you want. And this is pretty easy to identify because it doesn't give you a good feeling. It does not excite you. When I hear when I'm invited to something and the plans don't excite me, 1, 2, they don't necessarily align with me, but most importantly, I feel like that feeling of excitement and of wanting is very indicative of this is something that probably that aligns with you, and that that you should go after. But mostly in the steps of becoming that self-concept and becoming the thing that you want, and then becoming the person who has the life of their dreams and who gets everything that they want, is simply just believing it and saying no to things that go against whatever it is that you want. If something does not align with you, and if something is not what you want, shun it away. Let it go. Who cares? Because the thing that you want is already there within you. It's just waiting for you to accept it into your life. Now, a big thing for me is definitely saying no and being protective of my time and my reality and my life. But also, it's creating a sort of cocoon for myself of rampages. One of my close friends, we've been, I think, I started doing this thing called rampaging and rampage affirmations. And what that is basically listening to myself on tape talking about exactly the person that I am, and that exact person that I want to be, and the exact life that I want. And just rampaging my mind with that. I literally, and I still do this, but I listen to tapes of me or maybe even other people affirming things that I need to hear. Because the world out there, not everybody's going to want the best for you. Not everybody's going to come up to you on a day-to-day basis and say, you deserve this, 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 and this. You deserve that, that, and that, and that. No. You have to be the person that's going to create your life. That's what you were born for. You were born to literally create your own life. So you have to be that person that sits in a quiet room or puts in your headphones and literally just goes all in. Listen to a tape for hours telling yourself how great you are. Listen to a tape for hours talking about how wealthy you are. Talking about the things that you have and that you want, and that how you already have them, and the life that you have that is so incredible and amazing. Talk about that for hours. Sit in a room and sit in those echo chambers where people go in and preserve themselves. Get yourself into an echo chamber and affirm and visualize the life that you want. And let me tell you something. Why do you do this? Because you need to introduce those thoughts into your reality. You need to introduce those words. You need to hear those words constantly. I'm amazing. I'm great. My life is incredible. I have exactly what I want. I have a G-Wagon. I have this, and that. I have all of the things that I've ever wanted in this life. I have. And just get yourself into that space. Because being in that space is what's going to keep it going. Because if you never get into that space, how can you expect to even know that these things exist or that these things can happen if you're not practicing? And that's really all it is. All it is really just practicing. Practice makes perfect. And the more you practice manifestation, the more you practice affirming all these positive things and beliefs, the more you're going to see of it. The more you look something up, the more you see it, the more the more you think about something, the more you're gonna have it in your life just by cause and effect. There's no trick. There's really nothing to it other than cause and effect. And all this really is just taking control over your thoughts and over your life. Because if you can control your thoughts, you can control your life. That's why I steer clear of overly emotionalness and lack of control in terms of your own emotions and whatnot. Because in my mind, I'm living my dream life, and not even just in my mind. Well, I mean, in my mind, and therefore, because in my mind I live in my dream world and I live in this reality that is of my own creation, why would I worry? Why would I fret? Why would I stress when I am in full control? Why would I worry about where my next meal is going to come from if I know that I'm always fed? Why would I worry if something is, even if I don't have something, why would I worry about it? Because in my mind, it's already mine. It's just the only thing that's keeping you from what you want is literal time. But guess what? To me, days are extremely short. So I'm very patient at this point. Days are so short, you guys. Have you guys not felt how fast time has flown by? I blinked in April and now it's suddenly the end of July, And that's why I welcome change. I welcome changes. I welcome different things because I'm ready for it, and it's all so short. So if, let's say, maybe I don't have something that I wanted today, why would I stress about it being there a different day? Like, let's say today I wanted to eat Chipotle, but I didn't get it. Am I gonna freak out? Like, because I didn't have Chipotle? No. Because I know there's gonna be another day where I'm gonna be able to have Chipotle. Like, if I don't have my dream person or whatever right now, I feel like I already have them, because guess what? The only thing that's keeping me in my dream person and the person that I want to be with for the rest of my life and have children with and be happy with, the only thing that's keeping me from them is time. That's literally it. It's just time preparing me for what it is that I want. And the days are so short. Why should it matter? Why should, But also, you can manifest quickness and swiftness. I've manifested swiftness and quickness in attaining my desires by simply rampaging and getting into that feeling of having exactly what it is that I want. Because the more that I feel that feeling of what I want, the more that I'm going to invite it into my life. And the more that I'm going to resonate with that feeling more and more and more. Let me check how long I've been recording, you guys. It doesn't say. Anyways, I am hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I am just, I'm so unfazed by life, because I know that the only thing that is valid in my life is my thoughts. That's the only thing that I can control and that matters. And I could care less about what I can't control. What I can't control, it's irrelevant. What comes and goes, it's irrelevant. Because in my mind, I'm wealthy. So therefore, because in my mind I have all of my desires, I'm unfazed by the changes. If it's raining today, I don't care, because I'm still, I know that there's going to be a sunny day the next day. It's been raining, by the way, here in New York. It's been raining for a few days, and then today it's sunny, but because it rained, for a few days, that doesn't affect me, or it doesn't affect the way that I live my life, or the way that I believe, or what I believe, or what my thoughts are. It doesn't faze me. And I think that's something that's really valuable when it comes to attracting and your desires and being somebody who has it all, who has everything that they've ever wanted. It's just not caring about anything else but your own thoughts. Even as somebody, I've been very ambitious since I was very little. I was always extremely ambitious, and I've had the same people praise me and wish the best for me, and then I've had those same people not wish the best for me and not, and not be the person that they were necessarily as supportive as they were. But guess what? Other people do not matter. Other people do not define you. What defines you is your own mind and your own personal sovereignty. Nothing else matters, literally. Nothing else matters. I think everybody should know this by now. As so many people talk about this all the time, and even in the way that I keep uploading videos constantly and keep documenting and keep recording, because whether or not, other people might care right now, I care. I care a lot. I care a lot about recording my moments and recording my life and sharing it, because I know that one day I'm going to be dead. One day I'm not even going to be as young as I am now. I'm never going to be as young as I am now, ever. I'm never going to look the way that I do now. I'm never going to be the person that I am now. So I really value my time, and I really value my existence, because life is a gift. And that's why I continue to record, and that's why I continue to live life the way that I want to live it, and the way that is the way that I've always wanted to live my life, because I'm in full control of my life, and yeah, I'm in full control of my thoughts. Nothing could ever faze me. And if something bothers me, I give it to God. You know, I give it to God, and He always replies, control your hose. You let Him talk to you crazy. You got baby mama drama, you don't even have your new baby. Shout out to Big Sean. I think that's Guap by Big Sean. But anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy this lovely day now, and I'm going to have a lovely meal and feed my body beautiful, incredible food. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.